Exercise 4-1. First, we fill in the name of the national park in cell A4 by referring to cell A3 in another worksheet. So I'm going to type equal. I'm going to click on the sheet name, and then I'm going to click on A3, and then I'm going to press enter. And now the name of the national park has been copied over here, but instead of copying the value, we use a cell reference to refer to it. And now we're going to copy this all the way to row 32. So we'll get all the names of the national parks all the way to Capitol Reef National Park down here. Now we're going to insert Sparklines for each national park so that we can see the visitor trends from 2004 to 2011. And I'm going to do that using the Insert Sparklines option up here. Okay, so Insert Sparklines. And I'm going to select the data range for the Sparklines. So I'm going to click this button, which lets me go off to my source data. And I can use the mouse to select that data range. Okay, and as you can see, it's filled in here automatically. And I click it again to expand the box, and I click OK. Okay, and now you see the trend lines over here. Now, what I really want is, let's try this one. Let's add some markers to it. Okay, so if there's no markers, let's show some markers there just to emphasize the numbers. Okay, and now that I've got one sparkline here, the great thing is I can just simply copy this to the rest. Okay, and if you notice, the other parks have also gotten their charts here, and we didn't have to do anything. We didn't have to insert sparkline. We just simply copied it over. And but if you wanted to see the data that was used, you can just see Edit Select Sparkline, and you'll see that it does refer to the correct national park. So that's a great feature right there, and save us a lot of time. Now we're going to calculate the total visitors to each national park from 2004 to 2011. And for this one, we're going to use a sheet reference. So we're going to type here equals sum. Okay, and we're going to add, again, the data is from another worksheet. So I'm going to click on that sheet. And then this is what we want to add, all these numbers. Okay, make sure that they've been selected. And then up here, type close parenthesis and press enter, and you go back to the other worksheet. And the data has already been formatted to eliminate the last thousand. So this is rounded off to the thousands. And now we can just simply copy this all the way to row 32. Okay, now for this column, what we want to show are data bars so that we can compare which national park had more visitors according to the length of the data bar. So first, I'm going to copy whatever is the total visitors. Okay, so I'm simply going to refer to the total visitors one more time. So I'm going to display it one more time here. And then I'm going to drag it down. Whoops, missed the last one. So let me drag it. Okay. So now we're going to use a feature called Conditional Formatting to display the data bars. So once again, use your mouse to select all the cells. Okay, select them all. And then go to Home. Under Home, there's Conditional Formatting. And you'll see here data bars. So under data bars, just go to More Rules, because we want to specify what we want. So we want a solid data bar. And we want to show the data bar only. So what this means is okay, if we don't click show data bar only, okay, you'll see colors, but at the same time, you'll also see the numbers. So I'm going to go back to conditional formatting. Now, this time we're going to say manage rules. Okay, and here's the rule we just inserted, data bar. I'm going to click edit the rule. Okay, now I'm going to take show data bar only, and you'll see the difference. Okay. All right, so the data bars are still there, but then the numbers don't appear again. And that gives you an idea which numbers are bigger compared to the others. And you'll see that Great Smoky Mountains National Park has the most number of visitors according to the length of the data bar. And the last column here is the rank. So again, we're going to show a ranking of each national park according to the total visitors. So we're going to put here, and if you click on this cell, you'll see that little comment box here. So if you keep your mouse here, you'll have a guide. So equal rank. Okay, what we want to rank is D4 or C4. They're the same. So I'm going to say D4, comma, and we want to get the rank of D4 according to the list of numbers in C4 colon C32. Okay, so what is the ranking of this number relative to this list or this range? And we want it in descending order. So for descending order, you use 0 as the last argument, or you can leave it blank. All right, so now we can see that this is rank number 1. And now before I copy this, okay, one important thing we need to do here. We need to make C4 and C32 absolute references. Otherwise, when we copy them to the other rows, the row references will adjust, and we don't want them to adjust, so we'll put $ in front of the column and the row reference to make it absolute. Okay, so now we should be ready to copy it all the way. Okay, so now we've got the rankings. Now we're going to enter a formula here in H5, which will show us the smallest total visitors. So first, let's enter the formula. And as you can see, there's a comment box here to guide you. So if you keep your mouse here, you can take a look at it while you're typing. So we're going to use a function called small. Okay, so small, the first argument would be the array of numbers that we want to get the smallest number from. So that would be C4 to C32. Okay, so that has all our total visitors. So C4 to C32. Okay, and let's say you want the smallest number, so you'd put 1 here. So that would be the smallest number. Now we want to show it in thousands, so we're going to format it here with a custom format. Okay, custom. Here's the format. All right, so this is the smallest total visitors. If you wanted the second one, then you would change this argument to 2. And this is the second smallest one, and so on. But let's say you want the nth smallest total visitors to be entered here in H4. So let's say I put 5 here. Okay, and then over here. And then over here, instead of putting 2, I'm just going to refer to H4. Okay, so now this is the 5th smallest. And if I put 8 here, this is the 8th smallest. And if I put 3 here, that's the 3rd smallest. Now we're going to find the nth largest total visitors. So same idea. We will enter the number here in H9. So over here, we're going to use this function called large. So large. And the first argument is also the array or the range that contains the numbers you want to find the largest number from. So that would be C4 colon C32. Okay, and then which largest total visitors you want will come from this cell, which is H9, right? Okay, so right now it's showing us an error because we haven't entered anything in here. So let's put something like, if you put 1, then this would be the largest total visitors. So once again, let's use our custom format so that we don't have to look at so many digits there. We'll show it in thousands. Okay, and if you wanted to see the 6th largest total visitors, it's 22,932 in thousands. And the 7th one, okay, so that's how large and small works.